Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some more Raid Shadow Legends. Last video I put out was part of a summon rush, and I didn't have a double. There wasn't a double chance event for legendaries or anything, but I was fortunate enough to pull Wallmaster Othorion. And this guy has the potential to be a game changer for my account. I don't know if he's quite there yet, but he's supposed to be super good in the Hydra, and I'm going to be trying him out there. He's got a 5-star rating on Hell Hades, and you know that some people say take that with a grain of salt, and yeah, I agree. That's just one source, but the consensus seems to be that this guy is amazing for that. For everything else, I mean, he can kind of stack up his health for each enemy killed. So in PvE, that can kind of stack up, and then Hydra Head is obviously the specific call out. He can get up to 50,000 extra HP, which he kind of needs. To me, one of the biggest drawbacks to him is how squishy he is. You know, and I'm trying to like gear him for damage. Maybe I have a little too much attack at the expense of health, because he does do some of his damage based on attack, and I have speed. I have a lot of crit damage actually, and I didn't quite get full crit chance, which is definitely a negative, and I know is gonna get called out, or it's worthy of pointing out. I just had this great gauntlet that I wanted to use. It's only 5 stars, it's not 6 stars, but it's in the Merciless set. I do have a crit rate ascension boost on it. It's got 10%, so it's 18% crit rate there, and just the damage amount you get from a crit damage gauntlet as opposed to a crit rate gauntlet with some crit damage secondaries is huge. So over time, I'll just try to add more crit rate hit to him. I went with a reflex set because it's a 40% chance to reduce a random skill cooldown, and that's going to help him cycle through his moves a lot faster. I went with attack primary for the chest plate, although I don't know if it would be better to have health, just because he's a little bit squishy for me right now, as I said. But I'm going to try him out in the Hydra today, see how far we can get, see what kind of team we can put together. I don't have a ton of options for the chest play. I do have an HP one. Maybe let's see if that would get some good rolls for speed. Yeah, speed, and it's got attack percentage. Let me see what this would be like if I switched it out. I do have a little bit of silver going for me. This will be good for someone else regardless at some point. So let's use some good glyphs. Because really it is a problem. He is not really staying alive super long. So, and just from some preliminary testing. I haven't done a full manual run of Hydra yet, just some autos, but... So what would this put him to? This would give him 5,000 more HP, 589 less attack, 3 more speed, a little bit more resistance. Crit rate would go down. So the crit rate going down is kind of like a deal breaker for me at the moment, because I already have so little. You can get an ascension bonus here, and attack or HP. Yes, okay, good. So we'll get a little bit more HP anywhere we can get it. For this guy, because he's just so flimsy. So because he's flimsy, I definitely need a lot of support for him in Hydra. The rest of his build I have right now.
Hey everybody, if you're enjoying watching and following along my Raid Shadow Legends journey and you want to play, now's the time. You can download Raid using my link in the description or scanning my QR code. You're going to get a legendary Tholan Foulbeard for free right at the start, then Mausoleum Mage at level 10, Burgess at level 20, and Tagoa at level 30. This is a great lineup of characters, so don't miss out. Download using my link or scanning the QR code today.
I got this Malefic Talon relic. It's got 21% crit damage, 900 HP, so that's pretty nice. It would be even nicer if I had full crit rate, which I will be working on, I'm telling you. But I got crit damage on the amulet. Attack on the banner, HP. I would actually kind of prefer HP here, but it had great speed, and it had some secondary HP there. I just didn't have a ton of great options that I could kind of tell. Maybe I'll just switch a little bit further, because I didn't have any sets on them anyway. So I really did want speed though, That's kind of why I settled on the one I picked. Because it's just hard to come by. I think I picked a bunch of different ones, and then I looked through a bunch of different ones. Picked the one that gave me the most extra speed. But flat HP, since his HP base is so low, would be awesome. Like a 6-star. If I could just make this HP primary, well, an HP percentage secondary, that'd be perfect too. Yeah, just not exactly what I want everywhere. So that one's decent too. Just doesn't have speed. This one has speed, but you know. All right. I didn't mean to X out of that. Masteries is what we got. So on offense, this is kind of my standard play. All the way down the left side, I get Watermaster. I have base stat increase, cooldown chance reduction, extending buff duration, Master Hexer, because he does do some debuffs as well as buffs. So this is best move. This is the one I want to keep getting around to in Hydra. Attacks all enemies 2 times. First, it has 75% chance of placing block buffs, so that's really nice, although I don't have high accuracy on him, so that's probably not going to be landing much. Second, it has a chance of decreased attack. Fills his champion turn meter by 5% for each living enemy after the attack, based on attack and enemy max HP. Enemy max HP is mainly what we're looking at, and then the crit damage. He also gives himself 50% increased attack, 50% increased accuracy, and 30% increased speed, and an extra turn. So this is why you want that cooldown refresh. I still need to book him. I've gotten a couple books, but not many. So this is just like a early proof of concept. Even if I had 1 red star, that would be huge for him because he is so squishy. Then his basic, another AoE attacks all enemies. This attack will not trigger counterattacks. Fills his champion turn meter by 5% for each living enemy after the attack. So kind of like that one too. And it's based on his attack. So that's why I did focus on attack more so. Yeah, that's where he is. This one also would benefit from HP. I just didn't have... I think I wanted a 6-dot with HP percentage in the secondary. Was the main thing. So I don't have any 6-star that meet those conditions. So definitely a lot of room for improvement on his gear right now. All right, so here we go. I'm trying out Brutal. I've already got good teams that can get me the full chest, like the max chest on normal, on hard and normal. I'm not gonna attempt Nightmare yet. We're not even close as a clan. I'd have to leave my clan to actually get something out of that. But I'm gonna try Brutal, and it's tough to know the right team. Thus far I haven't had a ton of success other than like spamming to Goar's revives on things. But let's go with Necmothar lead, Mithrala, because she is fully booked. Geomancer is going to be great for damage. I definitely want to Goar for his revives, given how squishy Othorion is. Othorion, of course, because that's who we're testing. And I was debating Ugo, but I think I'm going to go with Tuhanarak. Now, the biggest downside of this for me is I don't have Brimstone on anyone. Like if I brought in Mikey or Laminicy, any of the like event ones that we got 5 red stars on for free, they have Brimstone for the smite. But let's see how it goes. I'm not gonna start on auto, and him and Geo are gonna be kind of the main damage source. Now I have patience with it. I'm not an expert on. So do we all have full turn meter? I might not want to use that move yet. So let's start with X. They have speed down on all of them, which is great. Oh, there's I don't have provoke right now, so that is a shortcoming. So they are potentially going to cleanse in a second. Let's see how much this does. I'm at 66,531. That's not crazy good, honestly. I don't think I need that right now. I did cleanse. Get accuracy down. The biggest advantage for me. Did I the cooldown decrease? No, it didn't. Biggest advantage for me running manual is not wasting Tagor's revive. Because that's definitely a thing. Yeah, no more fear. Oh, he's got provoked. At least it's an AoE. Oh, they know. They know he's the weak one. Block buffs. Need to dispel there. Need a revive for Mr. Squishy. Those shields are definitely really helpful for protecting him. Oh my gosh, I still don't even have 1,000,000 damage yet. Like, I'm going way too support heavy on this. This guy is not ready. Could be the lead guy. Okay, let's get it. Okay, 1.45 million. Let's get rid of that attack. Up. Speed up. We're doing pretty good at being resilient here. So we're gonna get our other move. Alright, we're hitting the groove. 2 million. Got everyone's speed in check. Got speed down everywhere, so Network are definitely useful for that. Well, it's AoE. Doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, it's annoying. Alright, we're gonna start over. I guess this is the one. So I still am not an expert on Hydra. I like to just run auto. The Head of Decay is the one that cleanses that I've noticed. Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't actually mean to do that. I was trying to read. Definitely not using that yet. Okay, fear didn't get to it. I am not doing as much as I was last time. I felt like I got close to 1,000,000 damage when I was testing a little earlier. But I can tell this is going to take a little while. I am going to peace out for a second, keep going, and then check back in when things start to materially change. Alright, checking back in, 11 minutes in. I'm close to getting my first head kills. And I'm at 10 million. It's just very slow. Like, it doesn't feel like I'd want to do this too often. I definitely need to get it set up for auto. But he hasn't died again yet. The shields are really helping out in the strength. And I'm trying to focus on Head of Decay because it's been the most annoying thing. But these two are almost dead. That True Fear is risky. I'm just gonna do his basic. I don't know if there's True Fear or Fear. I got mixed up. Okay, yeah, we got that. I have 2 cleansers, which is nice, with 2 Honorak and her. The Thrall is really nice. We're so close to this, guys. Well, this guy got his stupid shield. Alright, now we got this. 300, that, like, he's doing less than I remember. Maybe it was a different difficulty I was trying. Alright, he's decapitated. Oh, 2 decapitated. Was he close? We need to get our guys free. So they took who? Trip to Goar. That's actually bad. Three turns for that. He's got his stupid shield and then the green. 13 million is, you know, better than I've done before. Oh, dang it, he's better. Turns. Oh, good. Oh, yes, he's decapitated. I mean, 15 million right now. That is not too shabby. 29 is the goal, which is like max chest. All right, I'm gonna. Well, one more hit. I'm gonna 2 back out and come back in. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're moving along. We're getting there. It's slowly but surely. All right, check-in time. We're definitely hanging steady. I had a big scare, and we're getting close to the point of failure because they swallowed Othorion, which made it pretty hard to get him back because he was the one doing most of the damage. I do have Wallmaster on a lot of these characters. Make sure I get burn spread. I'm at almost 22 million. This is the best run I've ever had this far. My account's young history. But despite his low HP, and I haven't actually got, I don't know if I've gotten kills specifically with him for the heads to increase his HP. All this shield is really helping out. And this is turtle pace. There's about 20 minutes, and I'm having to manually do everything because I don't want to use the revive. That said, if I get really close, let's see what this is. If I get really close, it's like almost 700,000. It's pretty good. I might just turn on auto, see what it does. I still can't do that. But it's definitely, you get way more in a groove once you start having like a head or two decapitated. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 turns to get back on a rack. Everybody. Lost that decapitated. Head of decay again. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I'll get all the way. Definitely gonna try. Let's see if we can get back. Ooh, let's take this off you. That's see if we can get back to Hanurak. And take a break on the recording. I got one more turn. I don't know. Like, I barely got him back last time. It was at one turn meter was like up here, which is kind of what I'm getting close to again. Go on, big hit, be enough. Yes, there we go. He did it. 24 million. Still going strong. All right, potentially seminal moment here. I think I'm about to lose. What's her face for good? Mithrala. So I have like no turn meter left, and we actually have 2 people taken. So it's getting close to the end here. I can't actually revive them. They're not actually dead. But yeah, he swallowed Mithrala. We've got Geo. And I'm gonna be, I think, a little bit short of that. 29 million. Sadly, because I spent 25 minutes just on this run. Come on, dang it. He's not doing as much as I thought. I think I still have a long way to go with him. As far as developing him. But yeah, I think we're not gonna get it. Let's see though. Putting it on auto, because just putting it on a just because. Tired of clicking around. Yeah. Thankfully they haven't taken him yet. That's words. Yeah, we need 29.4, but I'm already at second to last. That's a good start. It is definitely a good start. The lineup could definitely be improved. I wish I could have like 7 people. I'd put in Mikey or something like a true damage dealer. Because when someone gets hit, like, oh look, he stands alone. I'm actually gonna keep the result. I don't want to spend another half hour trying to get close to that. But I know there's, yeah, that was a nightmare. Okay, I was like, what? Yeah, so I mean that's pretty good. I think for me that's way more than I've ever gotten before. Definitely kind of like a weak lineup of like not straight up damage. The portly fellow. So here's some other considerations for a future run.
Hey everybody, if you're enjoying watching and following along my Raid Shadow Legends journey and you want to play, now's the time. You can download Raid using my link in the description or scanning my QR code. You're going to get a legendary Tholan Foulbeard for free right at the start, then Mausoleum Mage at level 10, Burgess at level 20, and to go at level 30. This is a great lineup of characters, so don't miss out. Download using my link or scanning the QR code today.
This portly guy is good with the provoke. He's not really doing much for damage. He's got great damage. So that's something to consider. I do like how Necmothar was definitely helpful. I think he was really good with that speed down. Increasing our turn meter so much. Yeah, Mikey for just his damage. He's got good damage. He's just like pretty flimsy. Stagnite. I don't think I had defense down. Like, yeah, Mikey would also bring defense down, which would be big. So just point out any of my obvious flaws. Like, there's a lot. Farrakhan, I think, is pretty decent. I just got this guy. I'm gonna do a video on him soon. I know Ugo's good, but I think Tuhanerak was fulfilling the role Ugo would normally do. But yeah, let me know changes to make. I can't fault Othorion too much. He did pretty good for how recently I've gotten him. But yeah, looking forward to improvements. Thanks for watching, everyone. See ya.